Hey gang, Kirk Michie here. Did you hear the one about the founder who had no idea what his business was worth? Yeah, that's most, right? Like, how would you? Generally speaking, as a founder, somebody who's thinking about taking your company to market, you would think you need to get a valuation firm engaged to do it, or maybe you've got a CFO that knows how to do a discounted cash flow analysis, or maybe you look at a public company that's got a similar business and think, well, okay, then I'm worth the same PE multiple as that public company. None of that's the way you determine what your business is worth. And it's really worth knowing that number, what the market values your business at, is probably going to be a multiple of your revenue or your cash flow. And cash flow in deal speak is usually referred to as EBITDA, or earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, amortization. Check out our website for all the explanations of that. Let me for today just tell you that the market's got a viewpoint about your business, and it doesn't necessarily reflect what you need to get to be able to retire. And it sometimes won't even match up with what your financial advisor would tell you you need to net to reproduce the economics that you take out of your business between the personal expenses you run through it and the distributions and salary you take out of it. So the key thing here is, if you don't know and you go to market, or if you don't know and you get an unsolicited offer, you're just not going to know whether that's 40% too low, right on the number, or whether this is the ideal buyer, but that's not the right price. So the critical thing, if you're a founder and you're thinking about going to market, talk to a few investment bankers or business brokers. If your company has over $2 million of EBITDA, let's say your company has $1.5 million in net income or more, then you should talk to an investment banker. They're not going to charge you, and they're probably going to give you an idea of what your business is worth, just as part of competing to try and become your investment banker. If they're an active market participant, they're going to know. And if your business is in the hundreds of thousands and you're describing what you get is not EBITDA, but seller's discretionary earnings or earnings before owner's comp, if you're in kind of that world, you can talk to a business broker. Heck, you could talk to Claude or ChatGPT, and you might get some decent feedback there too. But one way or the other, talk to a transactional professional. You won't have to pay them anything, and you don't have to go get a valuation analysis. If you end up selling your business to an ESOP, or you do some sort of management buyout or internal sale, then maybe you will need a valuation analysis, but there's time for that when you get there. So whatever you do, don't go to market without knowing. I'll tell you one quick aside. There's a tech investment banker I know that tells this story of how a guy he went to school with bragged to him that he sold his business for $957 million to Google. Now, let's set aside whether that's true or not for a second, because I don't know. He said, and I didn't need to use an investment banker. And he was kind of bragging about, look at me, I'm awesome. And $957 million, he stuck the landing. But my friend said to him, how do you know I couldn't have got to 2 billion from Microsoft, right? The magnitude of those 10-figure numbers are thrown off a little bit. But the point is, if you need $25 million to sell your business and you get an $18 million offer, you don't know whether 25 is reasonable and 18 is right on the money, or they're lowballing you. So have an idea first. That's all we're saying. Have an idea first. Anyway, don't be that founder that doesn't know what his business is worth, because there's plenty of people out there that can help you. If I'm one of those people, go to our website. There's a button on it that says Talk to Kirk. Give me a little bit of information. I'll try and help you out. Thanks.